Good morning, everybody out there. Good day to you, wherever you're at. Good evening, if it's that time where you're at. Welcome to the Chill Out Zone. Fervent heat up here in the nest. Getting ready for another one with you. Hope my volume's okay. My volume's all right. Everything good to go. Welcome again. Oh, what a day. What a day is starting out to be. A little bit chilly where I'm at. I hope it's nice and decent where you're at. Looking forward to this stream, as I do all the streams, dove into some stuff last night, caught some really nice stuff. I can't wait to bring you all today. Just out researching late at night, get home and tear down, and I go right into my meltology. It's just fascinating to research and investigate, and the evidence is out there everywhere. And, we show that all the time. We come up in here, I just like going and researching myself, it's like throwing a dart at a map, close my eyes and throw it, and where it lands, I go, and I just find the melt wherever I'm at. That's just meltology, baby, can't get enough of it myself, kind of like a junkie in that respect. I got to have my melt fix, and I know you do too. I know you got to have yours. But first and foremost, let me get to the house cleaning here. Melted Red Brick University. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is where we find ourselves to be in the nest in the Eagle Eye crew. Bringing the melt, proving it, breaking it down like we do, trying to wake people up, changing minds, altering perceptions, really. It's all on how we look at things, and we look at things as they are, we critical thinkers, And, if you want to learn more about meltology and about us and who we are, I strongly suggest that you go to Odyssey, backup channel, Spartan or Die. You'll find all the info there, all the joints rolled, all the quick little clips rolled up and popping for you. Laughing Eagle does a lot of great work in meltology, bringing us these short little clips of evidence, backed up with some brilliant music, just artistic, really, when you get down to it. So I suggest you look into that, You'll have a great time, and you'll see some great evidence and learn some about meltology. And good morning, Melted Inverted Realm. Brick love to you. Good to see you up in here. Hope you're ready for some melt, because I am, It's what I look for. And it's great to see people coming up in here, and if you're just hanging back today, just sipping your coffee, great love to you. Welcome. Hope you enjoy today's stream. Bringing it to you like we do, and looking forward to this, clicking along here in a week into this new year, and who knows what we got coming for us this year, but I'm sure it'll be exciting. No matter what it is, can't really surprise us one day to the next anymore with all the shit show going on out there. But, we get here in the nest on Sunday easy, especially, and we're trying to keep a good vibe to us, because that's important. A lot of things can drag us down, just going out and doing what we do. And it's great to have some quality time, shutting everything out, landing here in the nest and, being with the fam. And we are fam. We're all out there doing our own thing, getting here when we can. I get it. Very busy, most of us. And, to grab the research and bring it in is, whether you're just posting up on the page or you want to come up in here into, the nest, into the chill out zone, just get a hold of me, not begging anybody out there, just letting you know, all you got to do is grab that link, come on in. Hey, brother, good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody out there, all the old meltheads. Good day to you as well, Fervent.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of woke up a little bit late, but I got here.
No comment. That's my go-to answer now. No comment. No comment. No comment. I'm just glad you're in here, mate.
Things get a little tight sometimes, but I'll get here. I get here.
It's not you. Sometimes I just doubt humanity. Sometimes, put it that way.
Oh, I doubt it every second of the day.
You know, sometimes, you know, when you've got things to do, people still want to lay in their beds. Let's put it that way. Not talking about you, by the way, further. But
well, I was laying in my bed, but my alarm went off.
You need to have 2 or 3 alarms by the sound of it.
Well, to tell you the truth, I got into some evidence last night, brother. And you know me, when I click in, man, I got to finish it up or I can't get to sleep. So
all I know is people. I rang him 5 times in the space of 10 minutes. No answer.
I know.
You need to have the old Tom and Jerry one where the alarm goes and you get a rock thrown at the top of your head.
Yeah.
My boy didn't want to get up.
Well, like I said, you know, I got you know, I'll look at the clock and I'll be like, oh, okay, I got 5 hours left. And then a few hours later, I'll look, you know, and it's like, oh, I got so much time left. And then, you know, I got to finish up what I do. And I did, and, you know, and I got a couple hours in this morning. I'll be good to go.
Yeah, I have to. I'm at the other end of the scale. I've last couple of nights I've had to take a sleeping tablet because of the retards that live above me.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And so we all know how that is.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily they are, you know, I can choose to take them or not. They're prescription, but not, you know, have to take them when you don't need them.
Right.
This is what happens when you've got people that haven't got a clue about children having children.
Wow.
It's very distressing.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's move on to some other subject. Anyway, big shout out to Melted Inverted Realms. Sandra Bale's in the house. Where are you?
Sandra.
It's Brick Love. Where are you? I know it's the 9 o'clock USA time and 2 p.m. UK time. It's not a favourable time for people. It's Sunday. You should be up out of your beds. Had you Sunday lunch? I've had my Sunday lunch. And I'm ready for the most marvellous walk down the melted brick buildings.
Yes.
Ready for that. I've got some interesting stuff to show you.
Oh, great.
Also, as Dino said, if you haven't joined the Red Brick University, please do so. The link is in the description box. Likewise, if you want to see Spartan Red's back catalogue, all the videos, all the streams, the link for Odyssey is in the description box. And there's a few links to some meltologists in the description box. Always say, go and check out other people's stuff.
Yes.
Go and check out what other people are showing. Knowledge is a particularly good one. Go and check out Knowledge.
Oh, yes.
He's always showing some really, really, really good evidence.
Very good meltologist right there.
Likewise, Alchemist. Check out Alchemist's channel. He's always putting up some very interesting videos, and you know, it is what it is. The more sources you get, the more broader and more rounded your knowledge in meltology will be.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Mr. Dean.
Yes, sir.
Now you've had your 25th cup of coffee. I can't believe that, man. I knew you were sleeping. I knew it. I'm like, I'm watching the clock count down, you know, and I'm like, he's asleep. There's no way he'd leave it this late. He knows what I'm like about being this late business. He knows.
Just a couple minutes late. Just a couple.
Minutes. You had 4 minutes. Otherwise, there would have been no stream today.
Oh, dude, I'm glad I woke up.
Yeah, I'm being serious. If I'd have seen you within them 4 minutes, I would have just cancelled the stream.
No, brother, I had my alarm set. In fact, it went off after we touched base.
I heard it going off. It's probably set for the wrong day.
No, I wouldn't leave you. I would not leave you hanging. That's for sure.
Listen, it's all appreciated, you know. It's all appreciated. Anyway, let us move ourselves into the usual start of the show, which is memes of the day.
Yes.
And as always, and as I've said it countless times, we do memes of the day just to lift the vibration, get everybody laughing and joking. If you're late Mel today, tough shit. And saying that I'll just start and she'll pop in. I know what she's like. I know her MO.
Oh,
but, it's just unfair. So we can start off on a nice high level and then move into the evidence. So no memes were impressed, caressed, or distressed in the making of memes of the day.
I don't want them distressed or any of them.
Likewise, any likeness to anyone alive, dead, or fictional is mainly coincidental, and it's done for comedic purposes, so you can't sue us. And remember, humor is in the eye and the ear of the beholder. Please don't get butthurt. Just wait for the next one to come along.
Yeah.
It's only the human condition. We should be able to laugh at ourselves.
We should.
Because when you look at it, we are quite funny. You know, the things that we do and the situations we get ourselves into. But hey ho, some people can't laugh because their hearts, they haven't got the right heart.
No.
Serious, they haven't got the right heart.
Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Brick Love, darling.
Good morning, Patty. How you doing? Tell me when we. Someone just said straight up. I'm just up and straight in. Like
Got your infinity box.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We're gonna look at the human condition, and please just relax. It's a Sunday easy.
Yes,
as the name implies. But these ain't too bad today. Sorry, David.
And you're in.
Right. Boom, here we go. An actual photo of my kids getting ready for school. You tell them about McDonald's and they're like Speedy Gonzales.
Oh, they get
time. Oh, school time. They don't. They just it's one gear, slow and two gears, slow and reverse. When you finally have kids of your own and realise why your dad was always so pissed off when you were younger. My dad had that look.
Yeah,
he had that look. He had the we used to call it the rum glazed look. He'd have 2 shots of rum and then sit on the sofa watching the news, and it would just be like to him would just be like mosquitoes buzzing around him, you know. Yeah, he wouldn't take much notice of us. But you touch the remote control, you're in trouble.
Oh yeah.
When the baby falls asleep on you and you try to move them to the crib. Don't shake him, don't move, keep him level. Don't want him to start again. Oh, pretty much guaranteed to crash. Of course, it's Microsoft, it's Windows' Office. It's always crashing. But you have to remember, these people, they think they're very slick. They give you this new technology, but you've always got to upgrade. Why? Because it's full of bugs.
Yeah.
So you have to keep upgrading. It's built in. Wake up. When I see a 9-year-old with a phone worth 3 times my monthly income.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's not 3 times my monthly income, but my granddaughter just got an Apple iPhone for her Christmas, and they're like, I said to my daughter, "You sick?" I said, "You don't spend that money on me, you're making it." Madness. And she's never off of it now.
Oh yeah.
Listen, all late in the night now, 10, 11 o'clock. My granddaughter's sending me texts. "I love you, Grampy. You should be asleep." And then she'll just send the laughing face emoji back to me as if to say, "I know, but don't tell Mum." Of course. Me, whenever I think about my account balance between now and January payday, I've got to look like that till next week. Notice he's both sets of teeth for showing it's not a good look. When y'all been kissing and touching for 10 minutes and she says, and she tells you, go lock the door. My, oh my. When you hear your owner screaming, beat my pussy up. Oh my, when I clock in, when I clock out. You know why? Because I had him on the good foot for 8 hours. 8 hours on the good foot. It's never good. You have that tired look. We love you, Stevie. Never forget the guy who bought a sign to a Stevie Wonder concert. I see you doing that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This house looks like an unexpected visitor. Went in the back door.
That's a good one.
It's melted too. Brickwork's melted. Her, I don't know. I'm not really that type of girl. 2 Smirnoff ices later. Oh dear. It was one of those parties. Hairdressers, what do you want? Chick, I've got dick on my mind. Hairdresser, say no more, fam.
Oh my gosh.
What? Going out with the boys. You won't be needing this then. Oh man. Friend, how do you like your women? Me, plump, sweet, and begging for cream. Oh, crush. I would have fucked you ages ago, but you didn't make a move. Me, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Can't get there quick enough. Experts are entirely baffled over what's been causing hundreds of athletes to suddenly collapse. But they're absolutely positive it's not what you think it is.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh no, it's incredible. If that doesn't give you the stark illustration that your jib jabs are killing you, nothing else will.
Yeah.
When your butthole itches, but you rip a chainsaw fart that scratches it out on the way out. Oh, Stanley. Dad, our home is too small to live. You used to live in my balls. He did. Well, half of you did.
Yeah.
This one isn't so much fun, but it's just an illustration where people don't really realise what's going on. We breathe the same air as your car. If you want the truth about respiratory problems, look to terrain instead of fake germs. It's really that simple.
Yeah.
This shit here is what they're spraying in the air.
Yep.
Being collected in the filter. So now if you imagine your lungs are the same kind of setup, this is why you're getting respiratory illness.
Exactly.
It's what you breathe. It's not about fake. It's not about germs. Inflation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How to wash money. Oh, I love this one. Dino. Look, speed dating. Got all your jabs. Duh. Next.
Yeah. That quick.
When your parents know you're a stoner. Dad writes, not for weed, love dad. Merry Christmas, love mum. He could buy a heck of a lot. Those are 50s, aren't they? Is that 50? 50s and 20s. 50s and 20s.
Got about $150 there.
Done, dad and mum. You're once, twice, 3 times a non-gender specific domestic partner, and I respect you. Sorry for if our rainbow people are watching. It's just a joke. Just a joke. fully vaxxed and boosted. See you soon. You know what? These funeral parlours are millionaires at the moment. See, that wasn't so bad. Now let's get you that 47 billion.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Well, she has to, because her old man's a fag.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to use that term again if you're one of the Rainbow Warriors. Not a single high-profile politician has dropped dead under mysterious circumstances yet. Isn't that something? What are the odds?
Yeah, right. What are the odds?
What are the odds? You see him during the pandemic, all on TV, up with a shirt, taking the jab. It's all fucking fake.
Oh yeah.
It's all fake. They ain't jabbing with anything. They did it to make you do it, you divs. What happened to him? He tried to tear the skin close to the fingernail.
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter, isn't it? Harry Potter. Couple more. Never fight a dinosaur. You get your ass kicked. Oh, you will. You get, especially those velociraptors. They're very, very mean.
Oh, they're quick too.
Oh God, yeah. Bus drivers when they see each other. Pilots when they see each other. I told you, we're too bad today. Memes of the day.
Oh yeah.
Start you off easy. Don't worry. Next stream I'll be more hardcore.
Well, you got to do it in moderation sometimes. Sometimes they get a little too funny, and you know.
Oh, of course. But I think out of all those memes that you have to. Me, I'm not into giving kids technology, before they can walk.
Right.
Yeah. And I find it quite disturbing when children are more interested in their phones and going outside and playing in the garden and stuff like that. So I did have a little moan to my daughter about it, but she said, "Oh well, don't worry. They will both be moderate users,
Yeah.
And to bless my granddaughter, she tends to text me. She texts me more than anyone else. So.
Oh well, that's adorable. That's adorable.
I can't complain because she's constantly texting me.
Well, it's like everything. It's got its good and its bad. With children in this new tech, it's good if they got good parenting behind it. Because then that way the parents got control and not the tech.
Yeah.
And.
My daughter's very, very strict when it comes to that. She won't let her. We won't have the situation where the phone's in her hand every minute of the day and night.
Right.
At the dinner table and all this business. I've seen it. You go in, you see them sitting there, they're on their phones, and they've still got the television on as well. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you say, well, choose one. Choose what you want to watch, and she, she's at the age, she's 9 now. She's at the age of, I'll be on my phone then. Boom,
yeah.
Telly off. And then you get the 7-year-old coming, where's the telly? Where's the telly? Why the telly on? Well, your sister said she didn't want the telly, she wanted the phone, but I want the telly. Oh God.
Yeah.
It's not an easy lot for parents, but you have to make sure that you're doing your job. You can't let phones and games and TV do your job. You're the best teacher for your children above anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Patty. It's too much for the brain. You get these kids or anybody really plugged in, and you have that tech on for a while. It's, I think the brain, you need some rest time from all the noise.
You do. It's not good for you.
No,
it's not good. Even in not only children, anybody.
Yeah,
you have to sometimes, get away from it. I'm quite lucky. I can go out my front door and I can walk, a few minutes, and then I'm in green. I've got a nice. I've got a stream that runs down there back where I live, and wildlife and all the rest of it. So I'm quite lucky. So that's how I get away with it, get away from it.
I remember my mom, God rest her soul, she used to walk around with a Bluetooth stuck to the side of her head all the time, and I kept telling her all the time, about it. But, that kind of tech, you got it strapped to your head like that, and it's bringing in all those frequencies or whatever. And, it's not good.
No, that's it. I mean, I know most people can't live without their mobile phones, like me. It's just the convenience. I use it, put it down. Even if I'm going out sometimes, I don't even take it with me. I don't like to put it near my ear. I always got it on the hands-free microphone, and I know what it is, mate. I don't want to be frying my brains. My brain's already fried. I don't need it fried anymore.
Yeah, I know. Mine too. That's why I always got the chronic. It helps block all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Patty says, cool. At laughing, my granddaughter is 9 and my grandson's 7. Yeah. I've got 7, Patty.
Yeah.
The eldest one is 13. And that's 6 granddaughters and 1 grandson. So at least the name will survive. Good old Stanley, my grandson. Anyhow, Patty says maybe Joe Biden could benefit from some brain stimulation. Oh, listen, some Wheaties and a change of diaper will do him better.
Yeah,
more good. I know, I don't look my age. It's crazy. I can't believe I've had all of these 3 grown-up children and 7 grandchildren in my short space of time. I've been here, but I'm pleased. Yeah. I've done what I'm supposed to do. I've multiplied, and I've brought my children are fairly steady, and the grandkids are here. So I've done my bit for the numbers, but I haven't done my bit on waking enough people up, which is what we are here for, Mr. Dean.
I know that's true, but I'll tell you what, you've done more than most. Melted Red Brick University, this platform, the NASA, the Eagle Eye Crew, the Chill Out Zone. We break it down and we know where it came from. It came from your hard work, brother. And, that's why I'm glad to be up in here to help you with this, and to carry on because, look at the chat here, and all the ones that's not commenting, they got their melt right here. And many have. And you support everybody.
I always believe you've got to try and lead this. If you understand life itself, you have to try and lead this realm better than you found it.
Yeah.
And as I say, I don't research no more. I'm just trying to inspire people.
Yeah.
Just to look around, examine things, question everything.
Everything.
You have to question everything. You do not believe the hype, as they say. This is how many minds have been trapped by believing everything that they're shown.
Yeah. We got to start questioning the answers presented to us by, the academia, the government, the religion elite, they got a lot of explaining to do. And it's important that we keep asking these questions.
You see, but the thing is with them explaining, there'll always be another problem to be thrown in front of society so they don't have to do any explaining. There's a problem. There's this happening here, this happening there, and you find that most of these things are just scripted events.
Problem, reaction, solution. They got everybody waiting for the next drama to come around.
Exactly, and it invariably does because it keeps your mind occupied and not really pushing for the answers to the questions that need answering.
Yep, exactly.
I hope you feel better, Patty. Patty says she's had laryngitis.
Oh,
Marty's enjoying the quiet.
Cheers, buddy.
Good old Marty. Getting his peace and quiet before the wonderful Patty starts again. Not that I can believe she can be so harsh.
Oh, Patty's very pleasant, beautiful lady. Love you, Patty. Dallas Kiss, welcome, Brick Love. Good to see you back.
Brick Love, Bal and Kiss. Basically, we are on the moon, and all law is off. No jurisdiction on the moon. What's the name of that channel that guy was talking about that, Dave? I can't remember what the name of it. What's the name of the channel?
Well, the one I know is Bruce Sees All.
Yeah, you know the one he's got loads and loads. He did. You know the channel. You gave it to me.
Oh yeah, God Google Masti.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want to research that, I'll say it. I won't try to spell it. God Google Masti. GODVELMESTE maybe. Google that. Good shit. Interesting.
Put the name. Put the name in the comments.
Okay, hold on.
Just put the name.
It'll come up under Spartan, but
that's all right. And that's crazy as well. Why can't it come up under Fervent? It's mad. There we go.
Okay. Hold on. I think this is how you pronounce it. Right there.
Google Vast.
Google Masti. Excuse me. There should be a M after the V.
Let me type it. God. Hang on a second, people. Is that it, Dana? Here, look.
Yeah, that's it. This guy's been around for a while, and he's does some very interesting work. I suggest you start from the first one and go on through. It's very awakening and makes you think.
Yeah. It certainly does. He certainly opens up some very interesting avenues of thought. Yeah.
It is just a different perspective on this reality, this truth evidence that we're looking for. Laughing Eagle and I, we've been around for a while and listened to many people and things about this kind of, about the unexplained, if you will, for a long time. But now with this internet and all this tech now, there's people that have been around for a while with some really great information. And, it ties right in with meltology because it's always about meltology, as we know, now.
It's very, very interesting channel, so check him out on YouTube. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Plenty of different things to be to examine. And it just, where Balik used to mention the moon, we're living on the moon, it's just bang, straight to that guy because we've been talking at it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Moo, I've got that on the map.
Yeah.
Moo. Anyway, let's get into some evidence.
Right on, brother.
So I'll fly in first, Dana.
Okay.
Give you a heads up on where I've been, what I've been doing.
Yes.
You know me. I like to just. I'm the perennial floater. Just like an eagle, I'll just float.
Yeah.
I'll take the updrafts. Takes me all over the realm.
You good with the music background, or you want it switched up?
No, you're good. It's fine, mate, with me.
All right.
It's fine. But tell me when you see this.
All right.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, please look out for the next video. I've just got ready a few bits edit cuts, Dean, and we've got that the new video. It's called Tumbling Down the Rabbit Hole.
Nice.
And that should be out. I'll probably finish that after the stream at some point tonight.
Oh, cool.
And this evidence I'm showing you now will be the next video. So see, I could do 3 a day if I wanted to. But I don't want you to be spoiled. You see,
right.
I want people to be hungry for the evidence. Anyway, here we go. Let's move down the Red Brick Road. Oh look, why did I do that? Sorry. Excuse me.
Right on.
I'm getting excited. I am. Can you see that, Dave?
Yeah. You're up.
Meltology dropping the shit on geology. As it should be. As it should be, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're just looking around the realm, looking for signs of damage, buildings where they shouldn't be, and of course, all the buildings aren't where they should be because they're melted. And again, we have the top of a melted building, which you call an island. You see structure here in the top. See it leaning back?
Oh, yeah.
So the wall at the top here, melt underneath. And here on this side, closer to you, you see what this parts of this building really look like. How did this come here? Sunken, overgrown with plant life, brickwork all damaged and melted. Come on now. We
Oh, yeah.
we cannot unsee what we've seen. We cannot. Same as we know we cannot build buildings on top of this mess here. This mess is supposed to be a mountain. It's not a mountain, it's churned up red bricks.
Yeah.
It's part of this structure here that you see on the top. We've got some nice stuff for you to see, Dave.
Ooh, look at this.
Again, in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so we've got, it looks like a cow.
Yeah.
Looks like a cow, but behind, look.
Wow.
Leaning. Look at the brickwork. That's turned blocky. Cooked out. At an angle. What this is resting on. What it's resting on.
Yeah.
Churned up, melted red brick. And we know it's churned up red brick because we've got this moss growing on it.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
Leaching the carbon-14 out of it. And you've only got to look at the greenest areas on the realm, and you know it's all sat on brick ash.
Yeah.
Melted buildings in high concentration. Everywhere I go, I'm just looking for damage, looking for the signs of melt in the brickwork, in the buildings, everywhere. But look here.
Oh, wow. Nice pick.
Nice little piece of red brick here, just showing you what it used to be. And look, huge blocks, churned out.
Rick Love, Ox, good to see you. Good to see you here, Ox.
I'm gonna beat you under your feet, Dave. It don't show.
I was just trying to move quickly. I was just trying to move on quickly.
There's no quick. There's only melted red bricks. There's no quick. Here we go. Look at the texture of this block here. It looks like coral, doesn't it? Yeah, it's going straight. The lines are going straight up on the one next to it. But this is all signs of X factor damage, electrical charge. The ground is brick flood. Brick flood. It densified. It's now become sand. They call it sand. And of course, this is all melted building, as you can see. But you know what, Dean? I always like to say we start you off slow.
Well, you know, the foreplay is always important. You know,
of course, you got to get wet first. So I didn't mean to say that. But you do need to get wet. Look here. Look at the brickwork here. Look what's the rest of it. Look in the corner here. How are you building like that then?
Look at that.
How are you building like that then? And why are you building like that? And why aren't all the brickwork looking like this here on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Joking me. And we're just showing it again to these people like Stuff Snoopy and all the rest of it. Look how quiet he is. He needs to come on the show.
He does. I would really love to have him up in here.
It probably lasts about 5 minutes, mate, before having to run.
No, we make it at least 10, drag out the fun a little bit.
No, I want to crucify him straight away. That's the fun. Look at the expansion here. Look at the brickwork. You've only got to use your own eyes. They don't build like this.
No.
This is a consequence of something. This is the after effect. This is what happened. Heat, electrical charge. You know, and the roof has been replaced.
Yeah.
Clearly. Because where's the roof over here? The brickwork is all blocky. That's it. This is the hors d'oeuvres.
Ooh. That's a nice hors d'oeuvre right there.
Yeah. Because it's showing you what happened to the bricks. turned into huge balloon rocks. Look. See, and it's expanding outwards too, bulging outwards, and the wall, this part of this building is leaning back.
Yeah.
As well. But as you get closer to the top, it's not as hot because the brickwork is still there, but it's turned blocky and it's starting to get compressed. It's like a line here. If you draw here, like a line where this expansion's happening. It's really hot.
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
How did they do that then? Not only how did they do that here, how did they put this wall in here?
Right.
And this wall here? And this piece here? And this piece up here? Don't make no sense. Come on. Any builder will tell you it's impossible to do this.
Right.
It's impossible. No? Okay, let's look at some more red bricks then that have metamorphosized. Look, bricks all around this.
Yeah.
And as you move across, where's the bricks? Look here, bricks. And then churned up. Expansion, look, expansion, these huge blocks. And look, bricks here and back here.
Wow, the differentials are crazy.
No, I'll zoom in. Look, and even just this little piece here, look, bricks, blocks, churned up bricks. Look at the side here, churned up bricks. Come on now. Look, the steps. Oh my. Oh my.
Wow.
Look over here. It's too much.
Oh yeah. They are.
I'm going to fly through because today, you know, on these early shows, family, we've basically got about 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, when we do a 10:30 slot, you know, it's going to be a longer stream.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get through it because, you know, I've got, you know, I always collect like I'm doing a 10-hour stream, so I've got lots of images.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got lots of images.
That's a good one right there.
How do you build this on the side of a mountain? Look at the steps. The steps even keep going down off the picture down here. How are you building these steps? Why is this wall all wavy? How did you put this part of the wall in here? What is all of this mess? They're all the same thing. It's one building. It's melted. You're looking at the top of the building. All the green is hiding the rest of the melted building.
Yes.
It's a great little shot.
Yeah, it is.
And again, buildings on an angle, sinking into the brick flood. See the bottom here? So the bricks have turned into balloon rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Into balloon rocks. Here, this wall, same. Bricks have turned into balloon rocks. Churning up. Look at the interior part of the building here.
Yeah.
Churning up. This is what happens. This is what happened. It's not make-believe. It's not fairy stories.
Wow.
It's not Disney. This is the real. Right? This is the real. Excuse me. Again, look at the brickwork. Carbon 14 stains. It's in the middle of bloody nowhere. Well, yes, it looks that way. But if you look closely, in this left-hand side, you can see lines going across underneath this grass.
Yeah.
You see it? You see the lines? This is the brickwork being covered over by plant life. So this part behind is part of this complex that housed this building here. It's incredible when you start looking.
Mm-hmm.
When you start looking at all these old forts and you know, and citadels, they're all part of the grid. All part of the grid system. They've all got this kind of damage. I mean, if I had $1 for every balloon rock I see, mate.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's people.
You know, the only thing I have up is StreamYard. Everything else is down. And well,
it's not me, mate.
Yeah, I know. Me. I just don't want to know why it's doing that.
Don't worry, mate. It wasn't too bad. Again, look what's happened to the brick. Look at the viscosity here in the brickwork. And these blown up. And very crystallized. Look, see the holes?
Yeah.
Look here. This side too. Look. And then look, pieces of red brick. Oh my. Look. Red brick, red brick, red brick, red brick. Look, piece of red brick.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Go this way. And of course, this one was a red brick as well, but it's just really, really expanded.
Oh yeah.
This is why the idiots can't see, because they don't believe that a red brick can expand
Right.
like this. But it can. It most certainly can.
I know, brother. I don't get it.
You got two phones, didn't you?
No, man. It's
You sure you ain't got Facebook up or something anyway?
no, I don't.
Because I know it's not me.
It's just this PC. I guess it alerts me if I don't have it on or if I do have it on. I don't know.
Well, you should be able to turn all notifications off.
Okay.
Well, you should be able to. Don't start doing anything now. I don't want you to disappear with that Dean finger.
No. I got that Dean finger tied back.
He's in a straight jacket.
Yeah.
Oh my days! Again, look what happened to the bricks. You cannot tell me that this was built like this. Oh, hang on, Joe. Just find me a small little pebble to put in here. Don't compute. You don't build like that. I'm afraid this is X factor damage. And of course, even the lintel. Look at the top here.
Yeah.
Very coralized. Very coralized.
Wow.
Now that's amazing, isn't it?
That's a very good shot,
I
man.
won't zoom it, but again, pieces, fragments everywhere. Everyone thinks everything is separated. It's not. It's not separated. It's just disguised by water or plant life. Again, how is this? What is this mess here?
Yeah.
What is this? Where is the rest of this? You see the first arch, the second one. Why has this come across here?
Yeah.
Look, even the wall continues down here, but look at the damage here. Heat from the bottom upwards. Look, this is why this wall is looking the way it is. Look at the brickwork in the wall itself. But this is all melt here.
Oh yeah.
All melt here. But as I said, this is just the warm up to where we need to be. How? That's my question. How?
Yeah.
And then once you told me how, why?
Yeah.
It's not even a lighthouse. So what?
Yeah, right.
You can't claim that you're putting it there to direct ships away from the coastline. Look,
Yeah.
you're joking. Come on.
Oh wow.
They don't get it, Dean. They don't get it. This is the top of the building. What's around it is another layer of melt, and the rest is under the water. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Let's go. Look at this shit.
Wow, man.
You can't see this damage here to the. I'm not saying the bottom, but what's visible above the waterline here.
Yeah.
Look at this. And then the brickwork even matches the colour of the melt. Come on. You can't see that? You can't? Well, what about this then?
Wow, look at that pic. Nice.
Jeez.
Very nice.
It's not research. It's done for inspiration, to make people open up their eyes, to make them to clear the fog that's obviously in front of them. Look at this here. How did they do this?
Yeah.
Quite clearly see the water's very clear here. Look, see
Yeah.
the edge of the top of the building. See it?
Oh yeah.
It's all here. Look. Oh, mate.
That's a
Dean,
very good pick. I love those shots.
we got stuff to see, my friend. We got stuff to see. You've seen another pocket of survival, and even look, the apertures are heat damaged. Look,
Yeah.
bottom one on the left, top one on the right, and the top one on the left, and all this here is more melted building. But I like pictures that I don't even have to speak about.
That's
I don't
right.
really need to be giving you explanations because they explain themselves. They explain themselves. I mean, look, top of the buildings here. Look, rest of it's melted down underneath. You can even see brick line down here.
Yeah.
And of course, this is sitting very low. It's how they built this wall here, in front of the water. Is just, I'd love to know how they did that.
Right.
I mean, of course, we had, Jesus of Nazareth on one side and maybe Moses on the other side, holding back the wall, holding back the water.
Yeah.
Whilst they put the foundations in. People don't think they know. They really don't think. These places are sat in water. How? Right. How are you building it with water all around it? It just doesn't compute. Like, they're not realizing, well, actually, this was a far bigger building. It melted.
Yeah. Well, you can see the water magnifying it underneath. It's all right there.
And then the water level rose. Now, there's debates on why the water level rose and how it rose, but it rose. And then it submerged the low-lying areas.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Wow.
As I say, sometimes you don't need to show buildings. It's helpful, of course. It makes people's eyes open up, but you don't. You can get the same effect just looking at topography.
Oh yeah,
because topography is melted buildings also.
It's all melted.
You're telling you about that. Sorry, Dean. They're telling you about sedimentary layers. They're telling you about sedimentary. How can this be sedimentary layers? We've got archways here.
Yeah.
You've got sedimentary layers that are really thick, and you've got thin ones here that are going a kind of different direction to what these are going. Look, this up here, where underneath where this woman is.
Yeah.
This is all brick lines. Bricks. Brick block. This huge one here. And then look down here. You can see the brick. Oh, my days.
Oh, yeah.
We'll move on, mate. Yeah? Say the bricks are coralized. They are. Look here. Look how churned up it is in this. Because this is a tower.
Yeah.
This is what's left of a tower. Look what's happened to the bricks. You're looking at the central part of the tower. The outside shell is gone.
Yeah.
If the outside shell was on it, it'd look like this here, where you see the blocks.
Yeah.
But the blocks are just hiding this that's underneath. This churned up bricks. Oh.
Absolutely.
It's Dean.
Fuck yeah. Look at that, man.
It's a huge part of the building. It's a huge part of a horseshoe magnet.
Yep.
See the arch here. Look what's happened to the bricks, though. Look what's happened to these bricks. Look, see the brick lines. There's no doubt in it. When you see stuff like this, there's no doubt in what this was.
No.
This ain't no wonder of nature. This is a leftover fragment of a building.
Yeah.
And so's this here to the left. And look at the crystallized chunks of red brick here, the white. This is an amazing picture.
It is
amazing. But we've got even more amazing to see, Damon. Just started.
Wow.
Of course, your well-renowned geologists are going to say it's sedimentary layers. Of course they are. But why are they all different sizes then? And there's no other colours apart from brown, grey, and white. Oh my! Why is this sedimentary layer down here so thin?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of matter to compress in that year. Because that's what they're saying. Sedimentary layers are compressed matter that's fallen down year after year after year. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Cannot never be that. Look, pocket survival at the top, walls and down here, and then here, the more melted out brick line. Look at it. Look at it. Look how scorched it is. Come on.
Yeah.
And of course, all these pictures will be in the next video, which will be after tumbling down the rabbit hole, because that's the next one.
Nice.
Really?
Wow.
you don't understand that all land is melted buildings, and start understanding, because that's what it is. That's what it is. No, keep looking. Archway, 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 archway. These pictures are self-explanatory, you know, y'all. Viscosity, brick line, aperture. Look at the angle as it's going down. It's going down into the melt. Look at the viscosity here. Come on, this is evidence. Right, this is evidence. Buildings are melting like butter. It's a crack here.
Yeah.
You see the melt away here of the terracing down brick line. It's very, very. I mean, they're cooked. Obviously cooked together, very crystallized. So if you look back here, just back here, this is another part of it. It's white here.
Yep, same color.
Just like your White Cliffs of Dover. Your White Cliffs of Dover, well, they're crystallized. It's crystallized building. Come on, wake up, wakey, people. It's Sunday. The Sunday Easy. We come to bring you the heat. These are all apertures. Look at them. All aperture. Look, doorway in here.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah.
Oh man, even underneath here, look, these are apertures. Yeah. This is a huge building. Look at the melt here. Look. Top left. Look how it's melting down. Oh my, crystallized. Of course, it's white.
Tahoe, Brick Love, welcome.
You know, it's all damaged. Everything is damaged here. Get it? Look at these apertures, the brick lines, the melt. It's too obvious. Too obvious.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't like to spend too long in some places, but some places I will, you know, do 5 or 6 pictures because I believe that they warrant it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I won't do 200 pictures on one place, though. I'll be too bored, mate. I will. I think like your average viewer, I'm not sitting there for 200 pictures of the same place. No, it's not. I mean, look at this archway here. This column here, cooked out. It's like it could break and snap off at any moment here.
Yeah.
And then you've got filled in archways, you've got filled in apertures, you've got apertures that go right in. I mean, it's like a honeycomb.
Oh, wow.
See? Huge archways.
You know, just looking at your heat differentials too, you know, you can pick out column features, you know, you can pick out the way the buildings were setting and then started leaning, how the colors meld in. Just great shot right there of massive horseshoe magnets.
Absolutely huge components.
Yeah.
Huge. Again, see the top here. See the top. Look at the apertures, the horseshoe magnets. It's start to come apart, tear apart. See the base. It's just top of. You're just looking at the very, very top. Everything's underwater. Look at these brick lines.
Yes.
Incredible. Really? Fred Flintstone did that, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Fred. With his pterodactyl drill.
Yeah.
We're just giving the close-ups.
Brilliant.
Giving the close-ups of the melted building and the apertures and the windows. Because mountains don't have windows and columns and stairs. They don't. Yeah. Hang on, Dave. There we go. A little bit closer.
Wow.
So you can see.
Brilliant.
You can see. Look, there's people there for scale. People in an aperture here for scale. And it's just incredible melt everywhere we look. Uh-oh.
Ha.
Yeah, how'd they do this one then? How'd they do this? Look at the columns. You see the expanding, the expansions coming down on top. Here, look.
Yeah.
Swallowed. The top of this is inside the expansion.
Mm-hmm.
See the edge here, the front of this goes back, but it's swallowed in it's been rock curtained over. So it come down at the back here, look. It's trapping these columns at the part of this the front of this in the melt.
Yeah.
How'd they do this then? If they built everything, look, you can see here, just under here, where it's rock curtained over. Look,
Yeah.
see it? So you know that this goes all the way back. It should all join up and be like a square or whatnot, but it's trapped in the melt, rock curtained over. You're compressing the expansion a little further away so you can see it a bit more. Look here. The right hand side, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Damn, that's a nice one.
If you look here, look at the front to the left. If this is what it looks like to begin with, look what it looks like after. Look,
Yeah.
to the right, this is all this here is all melting and buckling and collapsing downwards here. And of course, now we can see from this side how much it has been rock curtained over. Look.
Yeah.
Even the steps, look, got a wodge of melt in the center here.
Mm-hmm.
Buildings, the enormity of the event is incredible.
Yeah.
Because look, we can see brickwork here at the back of the wall. The brickwork in the wall is all expanded. The tops of this structure is expanded, but down here it's melted.
Yep.
Not expanded, it's melted closer to the heat.
Oh, wow.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, I better put a gate up. You don't want anybody getting in.
We might be out of charge if we don't have that gate up, because the fools, they're like sheep, they won't go round. They head for the gate. They'll head for the gate, and of course these columns here,
Yeah.
these towers are melting and leaning. And look what's behind. Look at this melt up here behind. Huge balloon rocks everywhere, brick ash everywhere. And it's a subterfuge. It's the camouflage. How are you building this in here? Oh my days. Rock curtained over. You're looking at the remnant of the building.
Yes.
So
Speed says melted inverted realm. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Let's move. How did I do this?
Fucking A. Come on now.
Why?
Fuck yeah, man.
That's a funny building. you got some to the left, some to the right, some to the left, some to the right.
Shit, man.
Look at this underneath.
Absolutely impossible build.
Not in a million. Not in a million. Look at this huge balloon rock here. It just makes me laugh. How they think people built like this is just incredulous to me.
Yeah.
Of course, you can tell even if you don't see this here in the center with all the damage to the bricks, you see that they're actually reacting to the electrical charge and the heat. Look what happened to these bricks then on this part.
That should give you a really good example, or that is a really good example of the expansion. You can see the ghosting underneath that big arch kind of thing there. The expansion up there in the middle, like Laughing Eagle's just showing you. That was all nice red brick. And then, I mean, look at the differences. Look how much it expanded.
It's ridiculous, mate, that people can't see the obvious. It's a madness, isn't it? It's a madness. These are fucking apertures. This is a doorway. The doorway. Oh, come on. Really? We're only starting, Dean. Starting. We're only just starting. Again, look. You know it's a building. There's an aperture because if it wasn't a building, it wouldn't need a bloody door. There's a door.
Right.
There's your door. Some kind of rendition on the top here, like his eyes. And I've seen this at a different angle, so I know it is some kind of temple with this rendition on the top. But everything else around it is melted and expanded. Just showing you, just closing up. See the texture. Look, just shows you viscous. air escaping leaves holes. Well, same here. I know it's hard to believe, but you have to.
It's right there.
You have to. We're going to force you to with the evidence.
Fuck, it's even got the renditioning in there. Holy shit.
See that? All heat damage renditions. This column, this is a wonderful column. I'd love to have seen this when it's in its natural form of glory. This column here with the horses on each corner. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, look at the brickwork up here. Everything around it is melted. You can even see bricks in the melt here, look. Expanding. Churning up. But, you know, I always like to tease you, you know what I mean? You know, I had a few days off.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't worked as hard as I normally would, because I'm still not 100% well. And obviously I've been working on tumbling down the rabbit hole. But I still had enough time to pull up some evidence. And of course here we see the rock curtain over the top.
Yeah.
See it? Look at the melt here. This is all melted building fragments. All melted building. Some evidence,
wow,
is just undeniable.
That's a really good one, man.
Some evidence is just undeniable. I mean, this isn't even where we need to be. It's just another example of what's around this realm. What people are taking for natural is far, far from natural. And look, getting down there. There's your little man in there, wee man in there for scale. But of course, this is all melted building. All of it. Again, you know where that is. Sometimes I do go back there and have a little look.
Yeah.
Because there's still some there's always going to be outstanding examples of meltology in Cappadocia. You're always going to find. Meat has to be very, very rare that I haven't seen, because I've seen so much from there. But
Patty says, always awesome evidence, Laughing Eagle.
Thank you very much, Patty. I pride myself on it. We pride ourselves on it. Me, Further and myself.
Yes.
We don't like to do the mundane, is what we say.
Yeah.
Again, this is Cappadocia. Many would have seen plenty of views of this, but you know, again, it just shows you an example of buildings melting and rock curtaining over themselves, and then with people's low IQ now, they think that it was volcanoes and whatever that did this, but obviously not. Really?
No.
No volcano doing this.
No.
I've been to this place a long time ago, and I know Dean's been to this place a little while ago, so I remember it. But I just thought I'd just throw one in there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just for an example. You see what happened to the bricks. You see what happened to the building. Yeah, they're not building it. Look at the columns here. Look.
Yeah.
The apertures are all damaged and warped. It just says melt damage.
Yeah.
So does this melt damage. Melt damage. See the bricks down here, and the shape. Look at the windows are all expanded. Different. You know, this one's going to the right. This one's straight. This one's straight. This one's going to the left. Sorry, to the right. That one's going to the left. While we've got a heart-shaped one up here. Mad. But who'd live in a house like this? They always wanted to know where Rasputin went. Now you know.
Fuck yeah.
Look at the door. Look at the expansion in the door.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, they carved it like that, so we're led to believe. Well, what's this fucking expansion doing here then?
Yeah.
To the left and on the top, please. Get out of here. And we see it everywhere. We see everywhere the same sorts of things. And, you know, with the geology narrative being a pile of shit, you have to start using your own deductive powers. You know, Sherlock Holmes said, you remove away the things that don't fit. Take those away.
It's that simple.
Right? And what you're left with 9 times out of 10 will probably be the right answer. Look here. Doorway, windows. But it's all stuck under the brick flood. And then, the rock curtain. Rock curtained over. Cooked.
Yeah.
It's now cooked. It doesn't look like a building now. But it is. It's a bloody archway here. Crazy. Really?
What's he doing there?
Yeah, it's all bricks. All bricks sinking down into the brick flood. Look at these huge balloon rocks. But they're bricks. You know, they do not see this as a part of a building. They'll say this T-Rex shit rather than tell you it's a building. But it is a building because it's made of bricks. Made of bricks. We move forward. I just want to show you, look, steps in a mountain. Not possible. Steps.
Man.
Steps. And of course, we've seen that many a time. But there's their sigil, but their sigil's on a melted building. You can see the bricks have turned into balloon rocks here. Quite flat ones.
Yeah.
Very slatey, but doesn't matter. They've still changed. They've changed their states of matter because of the heat and the electrical charge.
Yep.
Really? The crystallization of buildings here. Look at the brick lines. Look how white it is. But what's amazing is this brick wall that's laying back here.
Yeah.
No one can see it. No one can see this brick wall back here.
Yeah, it goes all the way across.
Oh my! Me and my little eyes.
Wow.
Damage. You want to look anywhere. This is why, when it comes to the evidence part, you know, getting the content to put on the stream, it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy because you've only got to look around. You know, we have to be careful and not keep showing the same place,
Right.
obviously, because people get bored with that shit. But as in my understanding, is everywhere's melted, so I haven't got a problem with that. I can look everywhere and find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. This. How do you build like this?
Right.
With all this on the side, surely this. You know, even you know, you don't even have to have critical thinking, but you have to understand. Look, this here, what I'm circling, is a building.
Yes.
So therefore, this here must be building because it's on it as well. It's attached to it. Look, it has melted out here on this end.
Yeah.
Come on. Columns, archways. And then you've got the rock curtain coming over the top. That's why most don't see it. They'll tell you, they'll try and ascertain that this is something that was done afterwards to the mountain. Like some great human endeavor to dig this out into this shape. No, this was this, and this melted into this.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's the new year. Let's all lift up our thinking, expand our minds. You know, one of my favorite tunes of all time is called "Expansions" by Lonnie Liston Smith, and he's talking about this. Expand your mind.
Yeah.
Come on. If we can do that, expand our mind and just get a little bit of unity, we could fuck this fucking system up big time.
Yes.
What happened here? You think this is a sculpt? This is an artist does live in it, but he didn't build this.
No, he did not.
He didn't build this. Oh, no. Look at it. Look at it again. Are you kidding me?
Fuck, man.
Look here, Dean.
Yeah.
So
Look at that, man.
we got the juice, mate.
Man, those bricks are twerking. Look at the right stuff in there.
Twerking and twisting and melting down. Oh my! All he's done is kind of put these windows in.
Yeah.
Probably made it a little bit of airtight because this is going down. You don't live in this top bit. You go down.
Yeah.
This is down underneath your feet. But it's a wonderful example of what happened to these buildings. Look at the roof. Look at that. You don't believe that it's a building that expanded. Well, what's that there in the corner? This expanded balloon rock here. And look at this one in the bottom here.
Yeah.
That just shows you here, look, at the top, and look, this huge balloon rock at the bottom.
Yeah. That's a crazy column right there.
Yeah. It's a madness. Absolute mate. You see that even here, how the brick lines are kind of warping.
Yeah.
Going in and coming out again. But hey ho, this isn't even where we need to be. There you go.
Ooh.
More melted building. It's not mud.
No.
It's not mud. Oh my.
Fucking hell, man. That's a twisted melt right there. Look at that shit.
We're starting to head in the direction I want to be.
I love this.
I'm saying, oh, it was done for effect. No, it's a melted building.
Absolutely.
Remember, I've been singing on about texture from day one.
Yes.
Look at the texture and the colouring. Of course, the heat differentials. You can see it. These bricks now turn like a shell.
Yeah.
And they won't believe it. Then here's another example. I've shown this before, but a different angle. I found this and I just went off the deep end because the last one I had was from the other side. Again, you can see the melt and the expansion of flow. Look, that strips across the top here and make this skin, dark stuff and the light stuff underneath. And of course, you can see the expansion in the apertures.
Yeah.
That's your even bigger clue. If you think that they did it for artistic purposes, it's an art project. Well, how did they do all this then? Look at the aperture there, aperture here. This is a melted building. Here we go. We're starting to get there, Dino. What's this?
Yeah.
I just had to point that out to start with. What's this?
Yeah. Good question.
A column inside a melt, and then melted down. These are steps, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so there's no confusion. Look, brickwork. Showed that brickwork here. This huge piece of the building here melted. It's a wonderful melt, though. Very. This is why people get when they go to Japan and certain places in China. Oh, wonderful! Look how they did that. No, it's all fucking melt, and they're built around it.
Yep.
They manicured the greens around it and everything. So it looks like it's, man-made, but it's not. It's not, as you're going to see. Oh, renditions.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that, man. Wow.
No, so they chipped away at this and did this on just for what reason would you do this? This is leftover building components with the artwork still on it. No? What about this one then? It is sat in the melt. Look at the backside is attached. It's attached. They didn't carve it. They didn't carve this on there. It's attached. This is all melted around it and onto it.
It just screams motion behind it,
Yeah, this is all moving.
Yeah.
Flowing. You've got a bit of the skin of the bricks here, and then that's the inner. This is the inner part of the building here. The outer part is this dark shit, which is very thin, a very thin veneer.
Yeah.
Again, look. It's all melted around it and onto it. Even this Buddha here. Look at all the rendition in here. Incredible. Melt, melt, melt. Folds of melt here. Look.
Yeah.
Look. Come on now. Brickwork down here. Same horseshoe magnet pattern here as we've got here. Down here, but it's been melted off.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, I know. But, you know, these buildings were made very exquisite on the outside, some of them. You know. Look, brickwork. This is all bricks. Melted around, look, apertures. Look, boom, 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 boom. We are living in a disaster zone.
Yes.
Look what happened to this. You know what it's made out of.
Yeah.
You know. I don't have to say nothing. Boom. Just want to point out, what's this here?
Yeah.
See the side of the building laying back? This is the side of a building that's laid back, but the brickwork hasn't chewed up. If it look to the left, there's your churned out red brick. Look to the right, bricks, the covering's still on.
Yeah.
And again, everything else, look, everything else. Churned up red brick, look. Everything else. We're marvellous. We've got some marvels. Look, see this is now, now your geologists will tell you when you point this out to them, oh, well, it must have been underwater a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because it's got the coral look. It looks like coral, doesn't it? On the left here, where I'm set, coral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cooked out coral. It's not. It's the cooked out red brick. Churned up red brick. But next to it, you see the cover's still on, but it's cooked. Look above.
Yeah.
Why is that so different from below? You've still got the very thin veneer of cooked red brick on the top of it. That's why.
Patty asked, what is that site again, Laughing Eagle, that you said? Expansions? Maybe you were talking about that song, Expansions. I'm not
sure. The song Expand Your Mind by Lonnie Liston Smith. The song's called Expansions, yeah.
Right on.
And he knew exactly what was what had to happen. Again, look, this is all the building behind.
Yeah.
See the fascia of the wall here is all that's left. But this is the building back here. Look, it doesn't look like building. It looks like mountain, doesn't it? Oh my! But look at this here. See this line? And if you go across the top and then another line here, this is how it's melted downwards.
Mm-hmm.
In like an L shape, being squeezed from the sides. And at the back here, this part at the back lean backwards. This is leaning towards the right hand side. This is leaning to the going back where my hand is. It's leaning, but it's going slightly to the left.
Oh fuck!
I need water.
Look at the walkway coming up. You can see it's going at like an upward angle there, and you got different expansion from to the right to the left. They're the same expansion, but the center of that is shifted a bit because of the movement, and it's actually leaning. You see the steps going up. That's kind of tilted a little bit to the left and back.
Well done.
Looking down.
Well said, Mr. Dane. Just look at the brickwork. Bricks turned to balloon rocks.
Yeah.
Incredible example. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. What's going on here? It's massive, and these are massive balloon rocks.
Oh yeah.
In this wall that's obviously it's expanding as well, because if you look, you can see that these balloon rocks are a product of this wall.
Yeah.
Why else would this be sunken in here? Come on now. This is all melted building. I don't like the way they put their lettering. As beautiful as it might look, it adds nothing to the actual the wonderment of these places. It's a detriment to see this, the way they put these letters, this Chinese writing. And even it's their shit, but it'd been far better just to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Again, look, buildings perched in impossible locations. It's supposed to be a building, but there's a structure here hanging off the side. structure right at the top. How are they building these places? Don't forget, this is China. Uh-oh.
Wow.
You see balloon rock?
Look close.
Yes, Mr. Stuffed Snoopy. Look close. This is balloon rocks. These were all bricks. And, of course, look at this big, dirty one back here.
Yeah.
He won't have it, but I've got some pictures that are going to convince him. It's going to convince all of you. Look at this. Look at the size of this. We didn't put some big, massive rope around it trying to, obviously it's a tourist attraction now because it's so bloody odd.
Yeah.
And, most people will never figure it out. They'll never figure it out. How did this get to be here? Where's the rest of it?
Yeah.
Why is only half a roof? And it's all rock curtained over. Look, structure here. Boom. All this is heat damage. You see the bricks have turned to blocks. Whatever these are damaged as well. Might be lanterns or whatever. They're damaged. This little looks like it's a lion or something damaged as well.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you can see the carbon-14 stain in here. You can see the layers of rock curtain. Look. See the jagged edges? Oh yeah. If you just trace them with your hand or your eye, you can see that it's all dripping down to the brick lines. So look how the carbon-14 is pulled in here. Very, 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 very concentrated here. I'm kind of seeing an aperture here. Might not be, but kind of seeing one just behind this brush. Yeah. But again, all these balloon rocks down here. Oh my! Wow. Dean, you're not ready yet. Not ready for us. The balloon rocks here. Look at the steps. Steps. Cooked bricks. And as I say, we're on a kind of time limit. I'm going to get through these. So Dean's got plenty of time. Again, look at the wall. Why is the wall all warped?
Exactly.
Look at it. And if these are supposed to be steps, look at the state of them.
Yeah.
Incredible damage here. This wall is mad. Look how it's warped.
Yep.
I keep saying it. It's called evidence. We're showing you what the X Factor did. We're showing you what happened to the buildings. We're showing you that history and geology are just a crock of shit.
A big pile of crock of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this huge balloon rock here in the steps. What was this supposed to be a handrail? But it's not anymore. It's not the same on the left-hand side, but we still see these huge balloon rocks, and the steps themselves are all damaged, dripping. You see the edge. See the edge. See the bricks are melted and hot and dripping over the edge. You can see it. Where are we? Again, you're taking them for mountains, they're not the buildings. Look, yeah. Balloon rocks up the side here, coming from the bottom. Whatever this is, tower, damaged. Really?
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cannot say these ain't bricks, can you? Look, you see them here on the right edge on the right.
Yeah.
And then it turned into blocks. That says Three Kingdoms Culture. Display Hall of the Three Kingdoms Culture. They're lucky I'm not there. I would have spray painted that melted building. You're looking at the remnants of melted building because that's what you are. This is what it is. Look at it. Just look at it. Sometimes we tell you that the bricks form a shell on the outside, and then the interior part of the building starts to churn and expand. This is the Chinese way.
Yeah.
Again, more grid component, more damage. Water came in afterwards. This entrance here, look, brick lines in here, huge blocks cooked on top of this, and over in the back, you see it's all sitting on the melt. These are just the remnants of the building. That's all that's left.
Mm-hmm.
What is the need to have this walkway here? Where's it going? See the one in the center thing where I'm this one here.
Yeah.
It goes into here. So where does that go then?
Yeah.
Don't make no sense. The melt don't make no sense. Oh, looky. You know what, Dean? I firmly believe, we're talking about star faults. Look what's happening here.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing. See, the corners are expanding out, going down, going outwards. Not here. See the brickwork. No, don't see it? Okay, we'll move on. It's funny again. We see it again. Look, here.
Yeah.
Huge balloon rod. See the corners moving out at that angle? The star fault angle?
Yep.
No? It's more common than you think. Look
at that. Look at the size of that, man.
It is more common than you think. You think that star faults are the only ones these are incomplete. They haven't compressed down enough. But if they were,
yeah,
they'd start looking like this shit.
Yeah.
See that? This is a remnant. It's obviously been refurbished, but the brickwork underneath,
yeah,
you can't buy that for love and the money. This is original.
Oh yeah,
this is the original grid component. Again, see, notice how the bottom is moving away from the central point, expanding and melting downwards and outwards.
Yeah,
these corners are so reminiscent to me of star faults.
Absolutely.
Again, this is a nice picture because there's quite a lot going on. If you know your meltology, first notice these lamps, how green they are.
Yeah,
green means they've been. Well, they do. They've been. But look at this is the top here, but look what's happening at the bottom here. Look, that same expansion with this angle.
Yeah.
Notice the brickwork's turned blocky, very blocky. And again, the same next to it, and again, the same next to it. And again, you look at the bridge here.
Yeah.
We have the same angle going, look,
yeah,
on the left-hand side. And of course, the brickwork's all damaged and blocky. Kind of slight green hue to this as well, which again is an indication of it's been through the X Factor, remember. It's now this is where your comprehension of meltology comes in, when you pick out the lamps, you pick out the angle, you pick out the brickwork, you pick out the color. It's very evident. Again.
Oh, nice.
Just a little bit, slightly different angle, because I wanted you to see obviously this here. Let me move it. This here, look.
Yeah.
Notice the obvious difference of the brickwork. Extreme right and then you come in, it starts to turn into blocks. But this is all over. Look, it's here under this arch, on this side.
Yeah.
You know? And yet to be explained by modern geologists and historians. They'll just tell you, oh, they're built like that. Well, what the fuck are they building them with this angle all the time? What purpose does it serve? Even above, look, what purpose does it serve? Well, if you don't know meltology, you won't understand what you're looking at.
That's right.
Again, look, bricks turn to blocks. More churned out here in the wall. More, closer to the building here, because this is sitting. These balloon rocks are sitting right out. They're coming right out, expanding right out. Whereas the ones on the building are they're expanding, but they're stuck real close. They haven't expanded outwards. And we see this at so many different places in China and in Japan. This same angle. Look, see it again? The brickwork. They're doing the hexagonal thing here. Doing the hexagonal thing. Now, if you'd have chopped this off, chop this picture in half, and give it to someone from South America, they'll say, oh, well, that looks like down the road there.
Yeah.
It's in bloody China. Same melt. Yeah,
wow.
look what happened to the bricks. Look, it's the hexagonal. Want to go 5-sided?
Yep.
Want to go 5-sided up here at the top? But this really is, it's all warm up to get to the end of what I'm going to show you.
Wow. Look at this.
Look at it. Again, we have the angle. See the angle?
Yeah.
Look what happened to the bricks. Look how the steps are all scorched. Well, you're building a new building. You surely should have new bricks.
Yeah.
No, go and find the most heat damaged bricks you can find and bring them to me.
Exactly.
No, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Notice the shape now. It's more Starfaulty, isn't it? It's not. Starfaults are just they're regular buildings, that's all. Come on now.
Fuck yeah.
Look at the melt here. Look, we've got the metal railing in the fucking melt here. Look at the bottom left. See the green railing? How do they do that? Bottom of the building. Look, as you go up, the brickwork gets smaller. Where at the bottom, it's quite huge balloon rocks at the bottom, which is consistent from heat from the bottom, as we keep showing you. And of course, the grid component, the irrigation system is still working because look at the water flowing through here.
Yeah.
And of course, notice the bricks.
If you didn't notice. Yeah.
If you didn't notice, because look at the left, churned. Look at the right, churned. Centrally, bricks. How is that possible?
Yeah.
Oh my, let's have a lean.
Oh, and a doob. And a doob. I'd be sitting in the middle of that. Look at that.
Not me, mate. I'll be too frightened of it collapsing. Because it's not a slight deviation, it's quite a big one. Look, this the how high is this side on the left, on the right, and it's in the ground on the left. It's the angle. It's like being in Australia upside down for me. But it's a wonderful example of melted building.
Oh yes.
And here we go again. We have the we have the ornament, but we have the real shit behind it. Look.
Yeah.
See? Melted building. This archway is a horseshoe magnet. Where's the rest of the building? Gone. Probably here over this side.
Yeah.
The rest of this building. Everything in between has dropped. Which is why the stuff that Dean showed the other day is very important. People have to understand it's not hollow earth you're looking at, it's earth that's been covered over, flooded over. Insides of melted buildings that have been flooded over. The brick flood was enormous. I keep saying that. Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah.
Can we see without being shown? Because I can see.
Just letting you know my lower battery thing came on. I'm powered up, but it's just showing me this fucking thing again.
I better speed up then. I ain't got many more to go. I'll speed up. Look, but
my screen's a lot brighter, so it's good.
Cool. As you can see where we were. This is that place where we were, where the water was coming out. Look, there's the red bricks, there's the arch, and there's the two other parts of the building. But where's the rest of the building then? Oh, look to your left. Look, aperture, 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 aperture.
All over.
You're looking, there it is. There's the rest of the building. Try and envision the plant life gone, and you will see that this is a building all the way across everything you're looking at. Look down here. See the water curtain? It's incredible. See the water coming out. Why would the water be coming out of a mountain? Wake up.
Yeah, right. Think.
I'll move quick. I'll move quick so that I don't want you to bust out thing.
Yeah, me neither. It should be all right though.
Why did I get this picture? Well, there's melt in front, and it's a wonderful pagoda. But look what's on the top.
Yeah,
the tech is still on the top. My God, they normally remove all of this.
Yep.
Look.
Obviously, tech. Come on now.
Come on. Wakey, wakey. Your buildings were grid components. They were. But you can't recognize buildings. You think things are mountains. Look, this is a building. So's this. So's this. So's this. And so is this. Look here to the right. Come on.
I know. Look at all that coming off of there.
It's incredible. Look at the shine on it. And Mother Nature ain't so clever, mate.
Wow.
I just bring the beautiful stuff. You know me. I like a pretty image, Dean.
That is a nice one. Very nice.
What blew my candle, right, is how they built this here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
This melt here underneath the plant life, it's just incredible. It's incredible. Yeah,
Oh,
look.
nice.
See the bricks? You think they just made roads.
Yeah.
They just made roads in the middle of nowhere, just made roads. All lined with bricks, of course. Stop it now. Wake up. We'll be playing. Here we go. We're getting there, Dean. Are you feeling me? What's that on the left?
Yeah.
Can't see it. It's a bit too far away. Okay. We'll do this then. We'll keep moving it in because there's nothing like showing people because then they start to understand. You're building buildings like this. Where's this arch? Can't even ask the question without laughing. It was funny to me. Look at the damage here.
Yes.
Are you for real? What's going on in this archway? What's going on? I know you can't see it. Okay, we'll get closer. I'm kind of teasing you here. Look at the bottom of the building here. Look at the damage. Look at the brickwork here underneath this, the arch with the aperture.
Yeah.
Damage to the brickwork here. You can see that the outside of this building has been perturbed by the electrical charge. But here we go.
Oh wow. Nice.
Try and argue then. Not you, Dave, but your skeptics. Try and argue about this building didn't melt. No? Let's zoom it then. Let's try and argue that this building didn't melt. Look at this shit.
It's right there. Come on now.
Where's the rest of the arch?
Yeah.
What's hanging out the side here? Look. Come on. Look, the archway here on the top. You see it's a rock curtain on the top. Look, where's the rest of this archway then? Look good. Look good, please. Because, at some point we're going to retire.
Yeah.
All right. We are going to retire because we're going to add enough. But we're making sure that we give you plenty. Oh, my days. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Before we do that. All this expansion here. Look at the brickwork here. It's starting to bubble up and blister, isn't it? Why? Why is it doing this? Look, archway. The buildings were all joined by walkways. Look.
Yeah.
Melted building behind here, look.
Brilliant shot.
Don't play. We don't play. Even to those that are established in the field, don't play with us.
Facebook user says, I see clip bricks.
Yeah. Well said. Clip bricks on the move. Look here. The damage to the side of the building. It's expanding outwards. All the way along. You ain't getting these shots from anywhere else. You ain't getting them. We work hard to bring these to you. Again, look. Fox 5 on top. Cascading down melt. Fox survival stuck in the melt. It's so hot that underneath the brickwork here in this wall has succumbed to the electrical shock and the fervent heat. Look, even these towers damaged. Everything's damaged.
Yeah.
Let's remember this. It's super hot. These old towns that you see in France and Italy, and they're all damaged remnants of the old world. Look what's on the side here, on the right hand side. Look at the building on the left. Look at the brickwork. Oh, it's a wonderful sight to see.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Infrastructure. One huge building being connected with a walkway to another one. But because of the melt now, they've just looked like pygmies. They're dwarfs. But you can still see the damage, see the water coming out of the building. Why is the water coming out of the building?
Good questions. Brilliant picks. Look at that.
Oh, come on.
Fucking hell.
What's what happened here? This column. Damage here. At the back. It's always the same MO, because this is what happened to most of the buildings in the realm. You get it? Look, we have altered states of matter here. Big bricks turn to blocks. Little blocks here. Why do you think these buildings look like this? Look down here underneath. Look at the arch itself.
Yeah.
They don't build arches like that. This is melted and expansion. Melt and expansion.
Yeah.
Heat and expansion did that. Come on.
Oh, fuck, man.
Please.
Look at that. Come on now.
I'll let Dean tell you, man. I'll let Dean tell you. You let Mr. Relentless put his foot in your ass.
I mean, it screams right up from the bottom to the top. I mean, you see the greenery to the right and the left of it. Take all that away, but that is just a brilliant example of the expansion and the slippage and the flow of that chunk of that structure. I mean, it left the walls in the middle, the walkways.
I mean, that's incredible in itself. This wall that runs all the way around, it's just in the center. Because what you're looking at is this probably wasn't in this position. This was probably up there where this part was.
Yes.
See the top here? This is because of it's all melting and expanding. It's flowing down. It's just dragged it all down because it's sitting on the top of the melt.
Yeah.
Everything underneath it is viscous and flowing and moving. So what's on top, which hasn't melted, is flowing down with it.
Yep.
Come on. I don't know how else to.
That's an insane pick, man.
We do the do, mate. We do the do. We try and put the evidence out there in a way that people can understand it. It might be hard to consume, but it's the truth. There's no other way that you can explain this damage that we keep seeing. Consistent damage. It's the same place, just further up. How do you get buildings in these locations? You've got one little tiny road here that runs off from the right, but that's not a road, that's a wall.
Yeah.
Look, this pathway here is the top of a wall. Why would you? And it don't go no further. It goes to there. From there to there. Dean. Oh my days.
Again, I know.
Again, it's a pleasure to obviously put the evidence up. Sometimes it can be so frustrating when people can't see what you see. I do have empathy for these creative types that or the literary types who are trying to explain things and people can't see, and they can't understand it. It kind of drives you a little bit crazy. I mean, look, that's that same place. Look closer.
Yeah,
it's brick. This is part of the building. This building. How else would you get this here? Unreal. We move. Oh my days. Heat expansion? Anybody?
God damn, man.
Oh, mate. There's some shots and there's some shots, but look, we zoom in so you can see the brickwork. Look at all this under here.
Yeah, look at the
bottom there. Look at the bottom. Look what's hanging out the side of this building here.
Yeah.
And look. It's not made of bricks. Of course it's made of bricks. But it's also made of expanded bricks now.
Yeah.
Churned up bricks. Look. Clearly. Amazing shot.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Pieces of building. Look, they're even leaning back.
Yeah.
Leaning back. Just to show you, look. There's a row of horseshoe magnets. Why do we need those there, I wonder?
Shit, look at that.
See them? Right in there, right in the melt. And of course, the walls are all sunken in. This is all brick flooded over because of all of this melt behind. Look, you can see the walls here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. See them?
Oh yeah.
Just fragments of the tops of the walls here. It's incredible. And then as you go up, look, that's a wall, that's a wall, that's a wall, that's one as well. My. Beautiful locations. Oh, what beautiful locations. They just don't understand what real beauty is.
Right.
You know, they're actually quite mistaken because they're calling destruction beautiful. I would never do that. Not now.
No.
I mean, wonderful Greek component. I mean, all the up tops of these towers on the tops here. It's great, but satin brick flood, melted.
Yeah.
Where are we? A few more.
Right on. Oh.
Yeah. How do you build that there then? Yeah, your Shaolin monks didn't build this shit. Not here. No way. This is a remnant that didn't get of the original building that didn't get rock curtained over. And of course, look in the background, you see huge A-frames of the plant life, attesting to the X Factor event. Been here, we've seen this many a time. Back in the day, I just wanted to throw it in there because I like this wall.
Oh yeah.
The brickwork in this wall, because it mirrors the colours that are in here in the melt.
Yeah.
That's why. And of course, it's a great sight to see. I can't remember. It's not Montenegro, something like that. So. But it's a great example. Maitreya as well. I like this. The fact they can see the expansion. This is expansion here. See the expansion pulling it all inwards, and then the irrigation system still working, but not very well because it's only these pools of water are quite small.
Yeah.
But of course, when you ask them how they built this, they've got no idea. Same with this place. How do you build these? How do you build this on the side of a mountain? You don't. The mountain is the building, and you're looking at the pockets of survival. Same again. Take away the greenery, you'll be screaming because you'll see the rest of the melted building. What's underneath the greenery, but you don't need to really because you've only got envision. Look at the top, and imagine the bottom.
Yeah,
towers to the domes, and more melted buildings in the background. Incredible carbon 14 scavengers, though.
Oh yeah,
never miss a trick. Here we go, a different angle on this, but again, we see this huge expansion here. Huge expansion. It can only be from one thing. You don't build on top of this. Why would you? You see in the tops of the building, but this side, left side is intact. So what happened to the right hand side then?
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to the right hand side? Explain that, Mr. Geologist. Explain it. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
There is my evidence for the Sunday Easy.
Wow, brilliant.
I hope you enjoyed those.
Very much. Very much.
Whew.
Brilliant stuff. Again, Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. This is where you're coming for your melt, and this is how we do it. We bring it to you. Great stuff, sir. Great stuff.
Thank you very much. I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. All I can say to the crew is make sure your notification bell is on. I know I've got some more hot tickets to punch for the next few streams. Some very, very interesting places I've managed to. And much like Fervent Heat now, I'm watching a lot of stuff, but I'm not taking from that stuff. I'll go and find the original pictures.
Yeah.
And I found some very, very interesting places to show you guys. So please make sure you keep that notification bell on because I think we're streaming again Tuesday.
Yes, I'll check my schedule. I'm pretty good. Sure, Tuesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday will be long streams.
Yeah.
So we'll be starting at 10:30, and we will be, going, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 hours.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of not research. I don't research, but I've got a lot of looking into some places that are very, very interesting. Anyway, I'll shut my mouth wide open.
Well, what do you think about a quick 007?
Yeah, we can do that if you want to get yourself ready.
Yeah.
So hang on, let me just set it up. You keep talking, mate, and I'll just sort out things.
Good stuff. Yeah, we'll take a quick break here. Do what you need to do. It'll be a real quick one. I need to come back and get through this stuff. So, brick love to everybody out here, and thank you for coming in. Your time is valuable, and we love you for spending it with us. Very important stuff we cover for sure.
Okay, let's go into a quick intermission. We'll be back. Yo, that was a quick couple of minutes.
Much better.
Go quick. I had a quick tinkle, mate, and I was fully prepared for 4 minutes, but you give me the thumbs up.
Well, I want to get in here and get this going on. My power thing here. I want to make sure I get into some stuff here. And
Actually, you are running out of time. You've probably got about 45 minutes, so I'll get going.
Which is all good because you know what? Once again, we kind of hit on the same thing as far as the melt location. I stumbled upon some evidence.
Your infinity box is up, mate.
Right on. And, I went on a little tour with some geologists. And
I do like the piggybacking. It's good.
And you know, I love it when they go investigate and go researching and looking for these places. And I just grabbed some shots here that I found were fascinating, and I'll just go through them quick and explain as we go. In the foreground, we got wheat. We got a farmer here. He's doing whatever he's doing. But you look in the back here in the right corner, and it's melt. And we'll see more of this as we go along here. They were looking for Shangri-La.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A little bit blurry. This one was an action shot, but we can clearly see up here. It's melted structure back there. Down here below me as well. Just looking past, these people farm, live out here in this, you know, and they're living right here. Melted structures right on top, right in. Here's one. I mean, he's got it figured out almost.
I don't know. I don't know if he's got it figured out. He should really be looking in the corner.
Yeah.
He's like, what the heck?
And here's a nice little shot out of an aperture. Clearly, melted structures. Eagle Eye Crew, you know what you're looking at. Here they are climbing up, showing you the texture real close up here. Expansion. You can pick out the brickwork. Just a mangled mass, solid. This is the shell, but it's very hard. This is all welded together. Rock curtained over, expanded around.
Exactly, T-Hawk. Reality is an illusion, just a persistent one, exactly. Patty said, I like that version of the song. So do I, Patty. I think it's great. And it also, Patty says, the geologists haven't got a clue, of course. Oh, wow, look at that.
All right, I'm going to whip through here. Just letting you see, crew. You know what you're looking at. Expansion, melted building, everything, even down here, look. Shot again, guy walking on top. All this expansion structure you can still see. Stucco almost up in there. A little bit lighter, just popping the definition. Fuck, I hope this computer don't dive on me. Here we go. Here's some expansion on the inside or outside. Here's some expansion here. You can see it, color differentials, apertures everywhere.
Great stuff. Looks like stucco.
Yeah. Some graffiti. Here they are walking up these melted structures. Popping them for detail as much as I can. Loaded C14. Expansion, apertures, columned out, rowed out. Melted building. Look at the brickwork back here.
Amazing.
Looking down. Melted structures. Column right here. Just laying everywhere in here. Apertures all down in here. Block work. Look at the block coming off of this wall. Apertures down here.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
walking on top of the melted structures, texture.
And these supposed to be geologists.
Yes. Geologists, and what they're doing, this guy right here, there's a feud between the locals here, the Buddhists. There's different sects of this Buddhist sects, as in not sex, but sects, different, like Protestant,
just
Baptist.
Different denomination. That's all.
Right, and there's a battle between argument between letting the foreigners in, looking for these tablets to.
Because that last photo, if you go back to that last photo, Dina, just really quickly, that guy in the center looks bored, mate. Hands in his pockets, he looks looking down, looks bored. If I was there, I wouldn't be bored, mate. I'll be jumping up and down like a nutcase.
Oh yeah. Here they are looking, exploring these caves, they call them. Here they are coming, talking amongst each other, still baffled.
Yeah, but see, the point is now that it's too late. You cannot stop people going there now because, one, it's known. Two, money.
Yeah.
The tourist trade is probably about 85-90% of the revenue for these places over a fiscal year.
Yeah.
They're not going to turn away that money. Oh, wow, that's a great shot, Dean. Look at all those buildings. That's a great shot.
Yeah. A little close up of that pocket in there. Melted buildings. Looking out and down, looking way down. This is the bottom of the melt here. There they are down in here. So these are pockets of survival down here. Look at that. Look at the structure in this. And this is looking way down into the melt down here. Rappelling down this melted structure on the left side, or center pick, melted structure. A little bright. Looking down into the melt. Yeah, found in the melt. Skull. That's a face. This is a skull. Expansion in the back of his head.
Crazy.
In the melt. Melted. Inside. Structure. Melt. Oh, hell. Don't click out on me, you son bitch. Don't you do it, motherfucker. Hold on. All right, here we go. We get through these. Here he is talking to his buddy, and then in the background, I mean, come on, melt. All this back here. Look back here.
Nice.
A little close up there.
Wow. The texture.
People standing on top. Melted structure. Expansion. Ghost apps. A bag hanging down. They're lowering something, but look down in the melt.
Yes.
Block line structure. Melting. Expansion. Here he is up here with the skull that he found there inside of this little pocket here.
found is that a spine? Spinal
Yes.
column there. Yeah. It's like a spinal and the pelvis.
Yep.
And then you got to say, well, why have we got skeletons up there?
Right.
Ancient burial grounds up in mountains. Nice.
He's calling down to this guy. This guy doesn't have a clue what's going on, obviously. Look at this wall down here. Look at this expansion underneath in this.
That's what I mean. They're the closest to it. This is why I've got bugbear with them. They're the closest to it. They've got all the tech. They've got all the money to finance the trips, and they can't come up with the right answers.
Yeah.
They spend years putting pseudo fucking letters after their names. And they can't come up with the right answers. It takes Johnny Layman. It takes Mr. Average to come and tell them what they should already know.
Outside of the structure, this is just the shell. Here's apertures. They're climbing in and out of these things.
That Fred Flintstone was a busy boy.
Texture, viscosity, expansion, buoyancy, density.
I mean, what does a geologist say? He goes into one of these apertures. He goes in there, and the first thing he's seen is melted brick. What does he say? What does he even say to himself? And then you come out of there and you write a paper on it and tell you about, oh, it was erosion. You cannot leave your child's education to these types of people, I'm afraid.
Walking along the side, climbing in and out of these things. Just flowing through, crew. Here they are coming up, melted structure. Look how this is laid back right here, scorched out aperture right here.
Nice.
Sinking down into the melt.
Good flow down to the building behind it. Incredible.
Nice little upward shot here. Apertures everywhere, expansion, pancaking down. I mean, it's all right there. All right there.
Sandra says, skull and crossbones flag, skeleton crew collecting the deceased. Melted Inverted Realm says, I believe they know they're just actors in the deception. I believe that as well.
Yeah.
They're just like a buffer zone.
In the melt. All this is melted structure. See, here's little pockets of it in the fold. Here too. Eagle flying over the melt. Look at these walls. Look at this. Down here, over here, coming across here, melting out down here. Apertures just sinking down, terracing into the melt. Another shot looking down. Eagles flying, surveying the damage. Nice little shot here. Aperture is all the way down this thing. Melt flow, all of it. See how it's swooping down here, coming down, walls here, chunks. This one coming down here. Same color as this over here. Another little shot of it right here, look.
Oh, there's the eagle. Sandra says, put under Paris, etc. Yeah, we did a video on that, Sandra. If you look in the on Spartan Red's channel.
In the melt. Wood thing coming across here. Look at this skull. His face, eye, nose, teeth. Yes, look at the teeth. They're all fused together. This whole thing is melted. What's up with his head? What is this?
Have we seen something like that before? I think
Yes.
just recently.
Yes. Absolutely.
Watch tumbling down the rabbit hole when it hits the stream later today.
Finding skulls, finding remnants of who was here before. Melted face first into the melt right there. Look. He's getting enveloped by the melt.
Expanding onto him and over him. Great, mate.
Little close up there. Climber walking through melted structures over them.
I just want to say, Dino, it's no amazement or astonishment to me that when people like Roger and his sidekick go places, they find samples and they come back and test it, and there's DNA in it. There's no, you're going to find DNA in it. It's not going to be huge Titan body parts, though.
No,
but you will find DNA from the peoples and the animals that were cooked and fried in this event.
Yeah. Balloon rocking down here. Check it out. Structure coming up. Melt brick. Down below. Up above. Melted buildings coming down, sinking down into the melt. Pocket of survival. Upward shot showing these apertures at this angle. A little grainy, but rendition-y here. Looking up.
Wow.
Showing you the melt. Stucco here. Bubbly, very hot. Better shot. Little pocket of survival up in here.
Thank goodness for fast densification.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have no clue.
No.
Everything would have just been a big wad of melt.
Melted building expansion. Only seen density. See it? This piece over here too. Chunks in the melt. All of this hit. A little bit clearer here. Just go. I'm trying to pop them for lighting. People down here showing you the size. Horses right here. Look at these things. Big blocking. Look at this setting up in here.
Can you get rid of that little white box in the bottom right, Dave? Thank you.
Right here. Look, I mean,
Patty says, great stuff, Mervyn.
oh, thank you, darling.
Sandra says she'll view it. Was that another John Lennon?
Massive C14. You can still see structure up in this foreground melt apertures. Better shot of it right here shows you the expansion off of this, the detail in it more. Different angle he's coming across shows you this over here and then this over here and then here in the middle in the melt, all the chunks just settling in the melt. Okay, check it out. They were looking for paperwork. They were looking for anything that they could find. That's why these monks didn't want these people up in here. There's like Gnostic Christians. These are Gnostic monks, if you will. Different beliefs as far as the religion kind of thing goes, I guess, in their narratives. But they didn't want things like this being shown. Here's a map. And this is found amongst just thousands and tens of thousands of paperwork that they discovered in these things, and they're bundling them all up to break them down, to translate them, archive them, whatever. And this is the only renditional picture that I found in this right here. And this is an old map. Now, I zoomed it and tightened up on it. What's this? I know it's an old piece of paper, but it's showing. Looks like melted structure to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever else out there, is this a map to the local area around there too? Shangri-La that they're looking for? Who knows? But very interesting.
And they won't find Shangri-La, it's melted.
Yeah.
And then obviously looking for a place. It's probably a building that's melted.
Here's a chunk of some of the mortar. Sorry, brother.
No, don't worry, carry on, mate. Sandra says, "Is the moon a burnt out sun?" Morning, morning. Scottish lingo to greet means to cry. Greetings.
Yeah.
Greetings, Sandra. From Rob Wallace. Is the moon a burnt out sun? Could well be. It could be the sun-kissed that came down, hit the realm, and then all its energy was expended, and then the density and buoyancy went back up without its power.
Texture.
Sun is a reflected light.
He just can't figure it out. He's got his fucking hands on it. But
that's what I mean. This is what I mean about these people. They've got their hands on it. They're close to it, and they can't see what it is. This is what happens when you become an academic. You lose all sense. Yeah, Valley Kiss says that moon is a reflected light. That's why no other side, dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
So don't follow Richard Hoagland. He's a liar. He's another shill.
Ghosting, columns, horseshoe magnets, expansion. It's all right there. Pocket of survival. Rock curtaining down over this piece right here. Look.
Amazing.
Popping the color differentials out in here. Inside, that's what it looks like. Horseshoe magnet column expansion. Another shot, this piece here, different angle. Scorching, heat expansion, usual suspects, X factor. Look at the ground, look down here. It's fusing in. Closest to the melt, boom, right here. Another little shot of it, pop the detail a little bit better. Bumping through quick crew. I know you know what you're looking at. Inside, look at the detail in this expansion right here. Okay, check it out. Now, these are some renditionings. These are some computer graphics that these guys put together to map these areas inside the structure they're at right here. And this is what they come up with. I'm just going to bump through these. Inside, texture, melt. Inside, texture. Column piece back here, vertical pieces going up, all cooked out. Structure, all up in it. Another one of those rendition-y shots, okay? They're trying to explain the way that this stuff is setting in there. These are the patterns of the caves they say they're going through. But then again, look, melted brick in here, melted brick in here.
Yeah.
Showing you the expansion. This is their shit. Okay.
They have to come up with a story that's the gullible will buy.
Yeah. But what they're showing us in here is the brick expansion. Going solid block, pockets of survival left inside.
Melted inverted realm says black hole sun in the center of the realm. Black sun is a hole. Says Balkis.
Again, they're renditioning of the layouts of these things tech-wise.
Is that box keep coming up saying that your power's going down?
It always does that, man. I know. Inside, melted structures, texture. Bump through quick crew. Look at the bottom down here. Melt. This fucking thing's pissing me off. Just trying to get some texture, some popping on that. Here you go, looking into an aperture, texture, blocking, expansion. See how it's closing up, looking through back there, way back there. Melt. Backup shot of it here. See, part of this outside here, this big aperture right here. Another one up here, ghosting up here, pancaking down here. Here you go. Better angle of it. Expansion down below. Look, settling down. Apertures twisting, twerking, changing their shapes. Here he is climbing up this, showing you this back here. Heat differential. Look how this is expanding here. Rock hurting over this chunk here. Just showing you this back here. Apertures right here. Column right here. Expansion coming out. Horseshoe magnet. Folding over because the pressure of this coming from behind it here is bending it over right here. Big rock curtain. Here he is climbing the outside of it. Climbing down into it. Look down here. Look at the apertures in here, all cooked out, just twisting. Here they are looking inside. This guy's looking at a map thing here. I snapped this because of this melt right here. It really shows you the blocking going on right here. Expansion, color differential. Showing you the texture of this up in here. Look how hot that was. Fuck. Looking down, these are wood sticking out of here, looking down into the pocket of survival down here. Apertures everywhere, melt flow, you see it coming down. Different lighting. Looking out a little bit offset back here, looking out of this aperture here, out here to the melt. Piece off here, face of it, arch. Huge column piece here.
Wow.
Looking back. Looking down or out of an aperture, looking at the expansion over here. Look at this chunk just setting up in here. Climbing up the side of these buildings. Look, going up into an aperture, the expansion, big balloon rock coming out of this in here.
Crazy. Look how rough that looks.
Yeah.
You know, the actual texture of the, and look, those straight lines there to the left, the right of him.
Yeah.
And the blocks. So, yeah, right there. Oh, no. Again, it's coralized bricks. They look like coral now.
Better shot of that chunk here. Looking down, aperture, rock curtain over this. Down into the melt. Texture of this balloon rock, and look at these popping off right here. And then this back here.
Amazing.
Popping off here. Apertures, everything back here. Again, texture. This piece right here.
Clip bricks.
Down into the melt, pockets of survival down in here. Looking downward.
Brick ash. Look how red it is. Come on.
Yeah. Downward shot. Water coming through here. They call it a river. Going right through this melted building. Look at your color. Look at your structure in here, all your blocking. Look at this is the same as this side over here. Look at this back in here. Big blocking coming down in the melt, twisting, and this water just cut right through it after the melt. Look at this pocket right here.
Great.
Color differentials, texture. Massive structure sinking down into the melt. Concrete molding. Concrete molding. I would not be comfortable grabbing shit and lifting myself up. You never know what's going to come out.
Very fragile.
Look at this back here on the left.
We see you, Mr. Apertures.
Right here, this expansion coming out of this over here. This is where the melt happened. This is where the C14 is growing right here. This is all brick ash. Up here's the structure coming down. And then you got brick ash farmland now. But you can still see the structure in the vegetation.
You still see the terracing in that light part there of the of the A-frame. See it? Crazy. OX says, imagine the geologists coming back with their notes. Rocks, and more rocks.
Yeah.
They can't see further than their nose, my friend.
I've
got pictures of geologists with it licking melted building. They still wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah. And then this piece over here. This down in here. And all of the rest. You can pick out the structure. It's all right there in front of us. It's all right there. See it?
Sandra says, don't think FPV aware of the melter. No. Most of them just too trapped in dogma.
Yeah.
There's no room for any new thinking.
Showing you this wall right here. Horse, dude. Structure back here.
Wow.
All in the melt.
The top of that wall. God. Amazing.
Structure back here. There's that wall again here. Children going in. Look at the aperture right here. Look at this right here.
You seeing that, Mr. Snoopy? Because he doesn't believe bricks can change states of matter.
He's showing you. Expansion. See it coming through right here. You can see back in there. Brick blockwork. Expansion.
That's probably what he's pointing to, isn't it?
Yeah.
How the fuck did that close up?
Color differentials from this to this. That's just nuts.
Yeah, the apertures are nuts as well, mate. He's blocking one of them at the front.
Showing you the melt, the back, size, people. Size different. Look at the melt back there. Come on now.
Well, it's leaning back too.
Yeah.
So another cue, another clue. Tops of huge melted buildings.
Climbing down, look. Just hanging there. Look at the melt. The expansion on these right here. Aperture over here. Looking down in. Structure. Lost in the melt. All this is the side of this building, and all this expansion happened like this, leaving the different shapes, colors, sizes, textures. See, he's right there. Look, he's got his foot on the wall right here. Look at the expansion coming off below him. Look above him. Big rock curtain coming over, aperture right there. I mean, C14 loaded right up in here. Look.
Everywhere you look.
Just hanging around, man.
Hanging around, but they've got no comprehension. That's the startling thing.
Right.
It's right in their face. They can't not see it, but they cannot perceive it.
It's even got stucco on it.
Can't perceive it. I mean, that close to something like that, you've got to see it for what it is. You've got to be saying there's something wrong here.
Here's the top knucklehead.
He looks like that guy from Silence of the Lambs. So yeah, top knucklehead. They're the ones who throw down the edicts.
Yep.
They're the ones who say, "You shall not see." Facebook user. That's is that Kaz? Kaz is saying, "I found the ultimate balloon brick pick. You can see inside it. We'll post it now." So I look forward to seeing that in the group, my man.
Oh, yes. Structure, stucco, apertures, melted fucking building. Some nice close-ups here.
Expansion. So, yeah, the apertures. Oh, that's great.
Look at this down here. Left corner, looking way down. There's a lot of distance between this and this back here. This is way down there. Look at it. Blocking. This is all structure. It's all fucking melted. Look at, you got right angles right here. Look. I mean, look at all this back in here. It is structure.
You got Dana, you got about 3 minutes.
Right on, brother. I'll click through quick. Again, this one back here shows it even better.
Oh, Drake, how you doing?
Hey, Drake.
Glad you can make the Sunday easy. Baby slept in, so I did too. I'm here now, little brick love, everyone. Drake, you're going to have to watch it on the catch-up. We've only got a few minutes left. Oh, look at that.
She sees it, right? Right? People down here. Look at the melt. Look at the size of this. Look at your blocking in here and the cooked out. Look at that. And then we come up in here, we got big rock curtain. Look at this fucking lip coming off over this. Look at that. You can just see it coming down. Look at the flow of that melt. Looking for Shangri-La, they were. Older pick. Did a piece on this a while ago.
Just let me just do
as well.
We all, of course. Just a quick comment from Sandra. I know someone who has 10 O levels, a BSc degree, was a mountaineer climber. I dare not mention the melting fear of causing a nervous breakdown. Yeah, you know, because you'll take them out of their comfort zone. That's why they're so. They have this air of elitism about them. They can't be wrong. Melted Inverted Realm says other sites talk about the old world but never mention the melt. It means nothing till they acknowledge it. Exactly. They're all barking up the wrong tree.
Yes.
Kaz just said he's just sent that picture, so I'll be looking out for that. And Sandra is right. You know, these people have spent years and years in the indoctrination system, which is really the, you know, the education system. And it's like a fraternity. Is that they're very elitist. You cannot challenge them. Well, we spent 10 years studying rocks, you know, so we know. Well, you don't know, obviously. Or they don't know, sorry. Carry on, Dina.
Older pick, a sacred stone, only shown by very few by monks. Older pick, and this is the stone that they say has magical powers in their belief.
Looks like it's depicting a sun of some sort.
Yeah.
But it looks melted too.
Yeah, it's a pillow, I think, with this stone on it. I'm not sure. I found it cool.
Very cool. You're going to run out of time, mate.
Okay, last one right here.
Because, as you say, if we do a stream that's not on at 10:30, it's going to be a short one.
Yeah. Brick Love Crew. Much more to come later.
We will be back. Fantastic evidence, Dino, by the way, before I forget to say it. And again, you know me, when you don't hear me, it's because I'm looking at the images very, very intently.
Yeah.
You know, Drake says a pleasure, always a pleasure. You'll have to watch the catch up, Drake. Good memes, good evidence all the way through. Yet again, Dino, great, fantastic. Yet again.
Thank you. You too. Brilliant. Great stream.
Oh, you know the Sunday Easy, mate. We kind of. It's the one that we really, really enjoy doing the most, I believe. I don't know why, but Sunday Easy, even from the get-go, this Sunday Easy was sent to be the one that we really enjoyed doing the most, especially because it's very laid back, very easy. It's not, it's for you guys. It's just for you guys, and
yes,
you know, we're not trying to be elitist at all. We believe everybody's learning. Everybody's on the learning curve. Nobody knows everything. Anybody who's turning around telling people they know every single thing is talking bullshit.
Yeah.
We learn together, we grow together, and it's as simple as that. And thank God, but thankfully, Meltology is such a wide and expanding topic. There's plenty of room for everybody, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Melvin Drum says, greatly appreciate you both. Brick Love. We appreciate you guys that can spare the time to come in and look at what we're showing. And you know, it's a pleasure to go looking for the evidence. And say, I don't research now. I did that in the early days. I don't do that no more. I'm just doing stuff to help people wake up to hey, you. Do that. I'll just let you know I can do that. Poke you, give you a good poking. Only joking, but yeah, thank you all. We are always going to be rushed for time when it's this kind of stream because you know, my man's got to get go and do his 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And you know, we will be back on Tuesday with the 10. It's on at 10:30. The stream will be on at 10:30. Oh, he's laughing. We'll be on at 10:30, so it will be a long stream. I've got some fantastic little places to show you for the next stream, and no doubt, you know, Mr. Relentless, he will come with more devastation. As he always does. Anyway,
to do, yes.
He loves to do that. He loves to, you know, to give you the oops upside your head one. Any last words, Fervent?
Oh, wow. Brick Love, everybody. Great stream. Laughing Eagle. Love you much. Crew, can't wait till next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Melted Red Brick University. We are the tip of the spear, the shield of truth.
Sandra says, thank you so much, Fervent Heat and Laughing Eagle. Great stuff. Thank you, Sandra, for coming in. It's been great.
Yes.
Now I have to take off the music and get us into the end credits. Please come back Tuesday. The link will go up probably tonight. tomorrow. Watch out for the tumbling down the rabbit hole video, which will be on Spartan's channel, and the evidence that I've shown and probably what Fervent has shown will be in the group shortly.
Brilliant.
Take care of yourselves. Remember, we are the survivors and the survivors. We've got to look after each other. No one else is going to do it.
That's right.